Good day, it is December the 3rd, and today we continue in John 6, doing 59 through 62, and it's still not finished the chapter. And Proverbs 3. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. And we begin John 6, starting at verse 59. Jesus said this while teaching in the synagogue in Capernaum. 60. On hearing it, many of the disciples said, "This is a difficult teaching. Who can accept it?" 61. Aware that his disciples were grumbling about this teaching, Jesus asked them, "Does this offend you?" 62. Then what will happen when you see the Son of Man ascend to where he was before? Jesus is giving some difficult, straight-out teaching. And they're having trouble with it. 59. Jesus said to this while teaching in the synagogue in Capernaum. So he's in Capernaum. 60. On hearing this, many of the disciples said, "This is a difficult teaching. Who can accept it?" There's more than just the apostles there. He has hundreds of disciples. It's hard to accept. It's offensive, repulsive, it's rough, it's dry. They're saying it's we don't understand. It means what we think it means. Aware his disciples were grumbling about this teaching, Jesus asked them, "Does this offend you?" Of the heart. He's a reader of the heart. Remember that. He knew without hearing it. 62. Then what will happen if you see the Son of Man ascend to where he was before? Says, if you can't accept this, wait to see what's after that. Proverbs 3. My son, forget not my teaching, but let thy heart keep my commandments. In other words, listen to what I tell you and do what I tell you. 2. For the length of day and years of life and peace will they add to thee. You will have a long, accomplished life. Let not kindness and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck and write them on the tables of your heart. Be kind and be truthful. 4. So thou shalt find grace and good favor in the sight of God, Elohim, and man. 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not upon thy understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy paths. All thy ways acknowledge him. Whether you're going around the block, or to another country, or whatever, he is the way. And listen to him, because he's better than your heart. 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. Same principle. Listen to God. 9. Honor Yahweh with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy vats shall overflow with new wine. Honor God, and he will bless you. 11. My son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh, neither spurn thou his correction. For whom the Yahweh loveth, he correcteth, even as the father and the son with whom he delighteth. Yeah, God's going to keep you from running out into the street and playing in the expressway. It may hurt. 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that obtaineth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all things that thou canst desire not to be compared unto her. Wisdom and understanding are better than any material things you can have. Can't lose them, can't be taken away, can't be destroyed, and can't be stolen. And you can't use it up. I just realized taken away and stolen are the same thing. Length of days is in her right hand, and her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of plenteous, and all her paths are peace. She is the tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happiness is everyone that holdeth her fast. 14. Yahweh founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths were broken up, and the skies dropped down dew. God created everything, and he didn't need any help or advice. 21. My son, let them not depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so they be life unto thy soul, and grace unto thy neck. Thou shalt walk in thy way securely, and thou shalt not dash thy foot. You walk in God's way, you be secure. When thou layest down, thou shalt not be afraid, yet thy life shall lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. You shall sleep unafraid. 5. Be not afraid of sudden terror, neither the destruction of the wicked when it comes. Yet don't be afraid, for Yahweh will be thy confidence, and keep thy foot from being caught. God will protect you. 27. Withhold not good from him whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it. Say not never, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. Yeah. If you can do someone good, especially if you owe it to them, do it as soon as you can. 29. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he has done thee no harm. Envy not the man of violence, and choose not of his ways, for the perverse is an abomination to Yahweh, but his counsel is with the upright. And 33 and through 35. The curse of Yahweh is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. If it concerneth the scorners, he scorneth them, but unto the humble he will give grace. Basically, God's going to treat you like you treat him. The wise shall inherit honor, but as for the fools, they shall carry away shame. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. It's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.